Brilla la estrella de paz. Brilla la estrella de amor. Quiero Navidad, Navidad, alegre la Navidad. Se quedó el tren en Belén, donde nace nuestro Rey, Padre amado celestial. Hola, Titi.
Estoy aquí en casa de Juan comiéndome un guisito pavito. Echando un aguacatito. Un picadillo. Acompaña con un poquito de cranberry. No coma mucho, mira, metiéndose carne. Mira.
Saluda a Ruthy.
Metiéndose carne, mira cómo está la barriga.
Saluda a Ruthy.
Saludos,
Mira cómo está Marcial.
El lente. Así que me disculpa por la comida que me la mano.
Eso es de Titi, la vieja de Lopa. De Titi, saluda de Titi, saluda. Ella está en Wanda. ¿Te acuerdas de Wandita que fue ella?
La mayor.
Sí.
Nos parecemos.
Mira para allá, qué materia. Joder.
Del auto.
Mira, este es Lopita. Mira Lopita cómo está, se va. Lopita, Lopa. Lopa. Siempre. Lopita, mira para acá. Saludos, Lopita. A Ruthy. Mira, esa es la de Lopa. De Rebeca, saluda. Rebeca. Ahí está. Baila, Linda, salude, Linda, saluda. Linda, saluda.
Pero tiene audio también.
Espera, Jenny, saluda. Mira qué linda es. Bárbara,
párate, que es lo mejor de la raza. Párate, enseña ese cuerpo, párate. Jenny. Ajá.
Jenny Strikes Again. Se llama esto. Ahora, ya Q, saluda, Rebeca. No sé, Q, ahora. Mira. Ese es el de Jimmy. Dale. Mira para allá.
Televisión.
Saluda.
Saluda con la mano. Ahí, saluda.
Ok, Q.
Hola, Wandy, la hija mayor de Lopita. Muchas felicidades para todos. Espero que pronto vengan para acá a coger un poquito de calor en la islita del encanto. Me gustaría presentarles a mi pareja, pero está en el baño ahora mismo. Pronto saldrá. ¿Qué más les digo? Vengan pronto para acá y que gocen mucho. Feliz Navidad. Chao.
Mira, por ahí viene el jevo. Ven acá.
Edwin.
Dime,
Q.
Él es Edwin Piñeiro, él es mi pareja. Es un nuevo miembro integrante de la familia.
Aspirante.
Con muchas ganas de tener el título propiedad y se lo está ganando. Se lo está ganando fuertemente.
Está bregando bien.
Mira, este es Don Tony.
Para que salga ahí,
Este es Don Tony, el de Jimmy.
Saluda.
El primer nieto de la familia.
Saluda.
Hey.
Estamos aquí.
Felicidades.
Ok.
Mira aquí.
Él quiere coger los juguetes.
Dale rewind para verme.
Yo no sé cómo darle rewind a esto.
¡Johanna!
On the 19th page because we have 19.
Hola Titi y Ruthy, espero que te encuentres bien. Estamos aquí todos compartiendo, pasando el día de Nochebuena todos juntos. Aquí está la postiza de Jimmy, tío Juan al frente grabando, tío Teddy atrás observando. Aquí todos pasándola bien chévere. Y que más nada, espero verte pronto, que el próximo año la pases con nosotros.
Y ahora Lisa.
Salúdala.
Lisa.
Saluda, Lizzy.
Enseña el piano nada más. Saludos.
Saluda a Titi y Ruthy, Lizzy.
Es que están grabando.
Es que ella se va bacha, pero eso
Sí.
está bien.
Bueno, ya se acabó el...
Estamos en California. Llegamos a San Diego. Y después de aquí nos vamos a dirigir hacia el zoológico de San Diego. Estamos aquí cogiendo un descansito con mi Titi y Ruthy, el esposo, mami y papi.
Vete para allá, le dice, vete para allá. Mira, I gotta say, this is Coronado Island. This is where you have to come next time you come to San Diego, okay? ¿Ah? ¿Qué fue? Que yo le estaba diciendo a Johanna.
Ya.
This is Coronado Island and this is where you have to come.
San Diego, unos pájaros. No sé cómo están los pájaros.
Qué lindo, Dios mío. Esta es una playa de aquí. Qué linda, Dios mío. Y van a pelear ellos.
De verdad.
Ven. Mira para allá peleando,
Yo me les tiro encima.
Qué cosa bella, Dios mío.
Yo me les tiro encima.
¿Y qué pájaro es ese? Esos seagulls. Seagulls.
Papi, dale, tírame que yo me salgo.
Puerto Rico. Dale, camina para allá.
Ay, ya no hay de eso.
En Puerto Rico sí hay.
Sí hay pájaros de esto.
Sí. Unless you guys ¿El ate león? them all,
Ah, pero no se
se lo
parece.
comieron todo. Como Ruthy estaba comiendo Oiga.
ese pajarito el otro día, se lo comieron todo.
¿Te comí eso? Pero esos no son los seagulls que tú te comes.
¿Tú eres el león?
No, eso no. No, esos son.
Porque esos son grandes, se dan para
Sí.
Sí,
Sí,
I already do it. Ya,
sí
pasa.
puede uno cogerlo, pero.
Daddy, we have to save battery. Let's go, Daddy. Daddy, chico, que yo quiero grabar en el zoo. Apá.
Como va bajando la lomita, yo creo. Así debajo del mar. Si quieren, caminamos un poquito y luego venimos a los buses. ¿Cómo piensan ustedes? Todo el tiempo tienen buses. Y que vayan me informen. ¿Estás todo ahí?
el zoológico de San Diego. Venimos a hacer un environmental a ver cómo están estos animales aquí, si están bien comidos, si no, para meter los precios acá. Así que ya le contaremos a ver si están lavándole bien.
Y a ver.
Eso
Y a ver si es verdad que trajeron los pandas esos de China.
Están también, vamos a ver los pandas de China también.
Also bongos, and some Red River hogs, also known as Western bush pigs, with 4 piglets. Hey, around me the corner in just a minute here. This is Eagle, which is what the area we're approaching right now, as well as the passport.
Pero reíste bien saludable, ¿no? Que tanto bien se expanden.
Shikari. They're about 2 years old. Now this exhibit, the Polar Bear Plunge, was opened on June 29th of this year. And waterfowl that inhabit the Arctic Circle, and that's behind the polar bear area.
¿Cómo se llama eso, papá?
Sichuan tonkin are also called golden tonkin because of the 3 subspecies of tonkin. They are the lightest and the largest. They're light-coated.
Mira, parece un ratoncito grande. Mira, Juana, acá.
Horns that he won't be getting another pair. Horns are a one-time thing. And basically he would be a free lunch for any lion that came along. One of the few species of gazelles that have made their homes in the mountainous or the hilly regions of Africa. Very beautiful species of gazelle. On our right-hand side, those are Bactrian wapiti. Bactrian wapiti are from Kazakhstan to Afghanistan and Central Asia. If you look on your left-hand side, they are the smallest antelope in the world. I'm sure you probably believe me when I say that. Cute little guys. We can see why they're all hovered over there in the corner for elk-like, so it's a little bit confusing. But it illustrates the confusion that can be created when we use the common names of animals instead of their scientific names, and that confusion is the reason why taxonomy, which is a science of naming and classifying animals, was invented. We have some zebra. These are Tijuana zebra. Now these zebra, like all species of zebra, have stripe patterns that are as individual and unique to each zebra as our fingerprints are to us, and that is in fact what we use to identify them. What we'll do is we'll take a picture of the area of the zebra where those differences are most apparent, and that happens to be the hind flanks of the zebra. So we take a picture of their hind flanks and we use them for identification purposes. So for those of you who've read about your driver's license picture, just imagine it could be worse. You could be taking a picture of your hind flanks and putting them on your ID card. On our left-hand side, kangaroos stop 5 is anybody game preserves, and that's because they've been hunted to extinction in their natural habitat. All right, ladies and gentlemen, right now we are entering Jurassic Park. Coming up on our right. One of our females first off on your left-hand side, but we're going to swing around to the newest members of our Maasai giraffe family. Just a couple of months ago here at you can see them over here on your left. Rafiki and Artie are their names. And Rafiki and Artie, when they were born, were about 6'4" and weighed about 140 pounds. So you can probably understand why when their mothers gave birth to them, they didn't even bother to lay down to give birth to them. They actually just dropped them 6 feet to the ground, head first. Now the good thing about this is that it snaps the umbilical cord and it shocks them into breathing, sort of like the proverbial slap on the bottom of the baby. But we think that because of the way giraffe come into this world, that may be where they get those 2 bumps they have on their forehead. You can also see one of the babies that looks like Artie laying down there. And that's actually a behavior you'll never see an adult giraffe doing in the wild. And that's because it's a very awkward process. If you ever seen a giraffe lay down, you'll see they got tuck and fold, and it's just not that graceful. And so if a predator were to come along, it's just as arduous to get up on them. And if they were to have to get up quickly, they wouldn't be able to do it in time enough to run from that predator. Now this gray bird on your left-hand side, that's the Stanley crane. Stanley crane is the national bird of the Republic of South Africa. Born in Babarusa from all parts of the world in here. These are Borneo pigs and they train camels. Do we have anybody that would like to hop off here at Kangaroo Stop 6? Nope. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get to yours. It's the sentry. Looks like they have more than one sentry on duty right now, though. That's what they're doing. They're just warming their stomachs up in the sun. When they do get a little bit chilly, they like to lay on their backs because there's not as much air covering their stomach and they can absorb the warmth from the sun better. Now, these guys aren't even related to the prairie dogs they're often confused with. They're actually more closely related to mongoose. They do share one characteristic with the mongoose, and that's their domestication. Mongoose have been domesticated in households in India. You may remember the story of Rikki Tikki Tavi. He was used as a pest controller, and he killed cobras for the house. These guys are also pest controllers in Africa. They kill scorpions for households in Africa. To 8 feet straight in the air and land with all 4 hoofs on an area the size of a 50 cent. But also our Dall sheep here on your right-hand side. Now these Dall sheep are the only true white wild sheep in the world. And they're one of the members of the sheep species that engage in that mating to prevent male things like football or boxing that the males try to do to impress the females in the species. Well, this guy was doing that mating behavior, but you'll notice there's not another male in the enclosure. So he was using the wall for this behavior. He was butting his head up against the wall, and the keepers didn't think that was very good. So they put that post in there, and he now uses that to perform that mating behavior with. It's a lot easier on his noggin, but it's not so easy on the post. He goes through one of those posts every 8 to 12 months. They do have characteristics of both goat and antelope species, so you do have to call them both goat antelopes. Those are spotted hyenas. You get a good look at these guys, you'll see why we say they have absolutely no sense of humor at all. They're Indian striped hyenas. They're found in parts of Asia as well as parts of Africa, than any human ever could. On your right-hand side, you'll see a Turkmenistan caracal, a smaller down, didn't they? Those aren't really spots. Those aren't really spots you can see. They have a barking sound to their call. It sounds more like a barking. The seals have a very unattractive sound that sounds like a very hoarse person gargling with Listerine. Not all that attractive. On your right-hand side, Fern Canyon. Fern Canyon is a botanical exhibit, but it's also a pathway that connects the front plaza of the zoo to Bear Canyon, which is where we are right now. You can see Spankies are male Alaskan brown bear, and this is the largest species of bear. Now most people think the grizzly is the largest, but these guys have a feat. A male Alaskan brown bear can get to be 1,500 to 1,600 pounds. Now the way they get so big is because they're omnivores. Most species of bears are omnivores. That means they'll eat just about whatever they can get their paws on. And not only does that get their body weight up, but it also helps them maintain that layer of fat that they're going to. It's just easier to pull a leaf off a tree than it is to actually have to chase something around that tree. Now you'll notice this is King. He's our male Manchurian brown bear, and he does have a very dark coat. That's characteristic of a Manchurian brown bear. They have a coat ranging from a brown to a dark color, almost a black color, and that is of course where they get the nickname. Spectacle bears are the only species of bear native to South America, and they get their name from those broad markings around their eyes that make them look like they're wearing a pair of spectacles.
Real elephant. Ruthy.
Buffalo are African elephants.
Se le están echando cositas.
Sí, manzana.
Ay, qué lindo.
Apestoso.
Now you'll notice Tempo's extending a long trunk. Anybody know how many bones you'll find in that trunk? No idea? Not a single one. You won't find any bones in that trunk. Anybody know how many muscles and tendons you'll find in it though? Not the same answer, no. Between 40,000 and 100,000 muscles and tendons. And that's why you can see Tempo as a very deftly maneuver that trunk to do very many things. They can do such diverse tasks as pull a single leaf off a tree or uproot the whole tree if she felt like it. And that's why it takes about, you can see Debbie and Smitty, Indian elephants, also known as Asiatic elephants. And she's had one other offspring named Ibala. And Ibala was sent to a colony in Australia that had quite a few females. And not so many males, and Ibala was a male, so he's a pretty happy rhino at this time. We do ask that as you pass by Mimi, you try to be very, very quiet. Really responsible for her condition at this time. And he was the father of Ibala as well. Now, both he and Mimi are members of a species that have been hunted to near extinction for their horn. It has been improperly thought that a rhino's horn has medicinal properties. It does not, but if you didn't believe me and you wanted to find out for yourself if a rhino's horn had medicinal properties, next time you had a cold or something that you wanted to cure, just gnaw on your fingernails. A rhino's horn is made of the same protein, keratin, as your hair and fingernails. So it's kind of sad to think about it, but when you really do, rhinos have been hunted to near extinction for nothing more than a big fingernail. On your left-hand side where we keep our smaller cats, in here we have Mexican Margays, Turkmenistan Caracoles, and your leopard cats and Arabian wild cats. They're just not quite as long, nor are they quite as versatile. They can pick up limited amounts of food with that. They can use it to sniff in every direction for food or a predator. But the coolest thing they can do with that is they can turn it upside down and use it just like a snorkel to breathe through. That way they can get underwater and hide from predators for hours without having to worry about resurfacing to breathe and giving away their hiding place. We're going to go ahead and pull over here to stop 8. Kangaroo stop 8 is for Elephant Mesa. Do we have anybody that'd like to help off here at Kangaroo Stop 8? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull out of Stop 8 then. Leave our elephants behind.
Ahí, mamá. Oh, no. Mira el hijo.
You already took a picture of that one? And they have it. Okay. I'll wind it up so you don't open it. I already winded it up. This little baby, I'm going to show you in a minute. Don't open it. Okay. Now, what's the monkey? Oh. I took a picture of you see that? Where's Julie? Papi, dame para el call her, okay? I can't see where she's at. Como te estás diciendo algo de mí ahí. El chango.
Aquí en San Diego Sur, disfrutando de los gorilas, del ambiente del gorila. ¡Ay, qué nice! ¿Está puesta? ¿Está puesta?
San Diego
¿Qué
Zoo.
vemos?
Disfrutando.
Sí.
Viendo los gorilas.
Evita, mira. Qué bueno.
Está bien cerquita. Mira el chiquito.
Ay, bendito.
Entrando a México.
La frontera de México.
Ya.
Nadie que declara nothing to declare.
Ya de aquí vamos a México.
Buscados de Estados Unidos.
He's the 10 most wanted.
Que no vean mexicano, irlandés, siciliano, pemexol, árabe, judío.
de postre?
Todos esos cafés tenemos. Es americano, irlandés, siciliano, pemexol, árabe, judío y a la pata.
A la pata. El último.
El mexicano es con tequila y con flamenco.
Uy, no.
El pemexol es con brandy y también se flamenco. El siciliano es con amaretto, el irlandés con whisky.
Hola, estamos aquí en Guadalajara, Tijuana, comiendo pana de pepita. Muy elaborada aquí. La traemos acá, así que mucho gusto y ya. Pasen por aquí para que vean a mi tía que está gozando. Y a tío Leo, ese es mi tío Leo. Que
Esto se llama
Tu esposa.
Guadalajara con Carlos en Chali. Y estamos disfrutando con mi sobrino y mi esposo y mi sobrina y mi sobrino. Mi sobrina.
yo era hasta revolución toda la cosa esa.
We're having such a good time. It's really a
Dar un saludo a Lopita y a Teddy.
wonderful. Lopita, te perdiste.
Lo que te han
todo lo que
perdido.
te has perdido. Tú no sabes.
Ahora,
Estamos gozando la
ok, ahora tío Leo, un saludo, tío Leo, un saludo. Órale pues, Teddy, ¿cómo estás? Aquí estamos gozando la vida. Dile que te hice quitar el bigote. Mira,
Se quitó.
mi hermano se casó y me quité el mustache. Y Johanna, Teddy. aquí, corriendo hacia Los Ángeles para ver si me dan trabajo en la Metro Goldwyn Mayer. Aquí tenemos a Titi y Ruthy guiando. Estamos corriendo rapidito. Vamos corriendo aproximadamente a unas 75 millas por hora, 85 millas por hora.
Volando bajito.
Okay. Próximamente los pondremos a gozar.
¿Ya lo cogió?
Sí.
¿Ya haré?
Hollywood. Esas estrellas así en la calle, ¿están siempre o es por Navidad?
No, es por la Navidad.
Una parte aquí, porque haya parecido como Manhattan, ¿no?
Ajá, esto están renovando porque te digo que van a Frank's right there. The oldest in Hollywood. It's real nice.
¿Cómo se llama eso?
Musso's and Frank's. Es Guinness Book of Records, World Guinness Book of Records. Trajo el hijo de Leo, la trajo al premiere de Dalmatian Puppies. Hicieron un show tan lindo. Yeah. Walt Disney always has the premieres here at the El Capitan, where I came to see the premiere of Eraser.
Ya le hizo Absolute City. ¿Dónde cojo?
Sí, así, around the bend. Todo esto era antes por ahí, mira, de Chateau Marmont, donde este era un hotel famoso aquí. Tiffany, Mort Soul.
Para Yarita.
Ya lo cogí.
Mira, Star Map here.
And you
Donde
can
veo
go
las
up
estrellas.
through the stars, you can go up through the streets to check out the houses. You want to go up through the houses to there?
Of course.
Well, then go through there.
El área donde yo acabo de comprar mi casa. No sé si venderla ahora o comprar, pero...
Vamos a decir, es un artista o el perro.
Mira, ahí está Colombo paseando el perro, mira. Mira, Rita Haywood.
Dios mío, mira él.
Sigo para arriba, para la derecha.
Sigue, ajá. Sigue
¿Qué
por
es eso?
ahí.
Mira.
Sigue.
Esa es la que hacía Cuco a fantasma.
Mira. Todo esto por aquí, así, sigue. Johanna Drive. Okay, go up around through there. Bájate por ahí.
Mira ese carro.
¿Qué carro es ese?
Yo no
Mira,
sé.
estas casas por aquí, qué linda. Mira qué linda. Oh, they have homes up and through there that are beautiful.
No tosan, por favor.
Y esta es la verjita de la casa que yo te estoy diciendo.
Ok.
¿Y qué verjita tiene, mamá? Toca la bocina, que me abre la puerta.
Mira para allá.
Está bien, papi.
Pero ya, Titi Ruthy.
No, pero hay más. There's all over. There's more.
Ah.
Mira, ¿lo ves? We're gonna see some nice shops.
casa linda esa, de ahí, mira eso. Wow.
Mira cómo están los chinos.
Sí, a la madre de los chinos.
Louis Vuitton, mira para allá, Louis Vuitton. Mira.
Ya eso está cogiendo mucho, está muy oscuro.
Esto va a estar, ¿verdad? Igual.
Pues, aquí, celebrando la despedida del año 1996, el cual fue muy bueno y bien fructífero, buena salud, así que le pedimos al Todopoderoso pues, mucha salud, que el resto nos encargamos nosotros. Te veo el año que viene.
Parece que estás pescando. Ya.
$700,000 al año. Los $350,000 al año.
Day 101.
La derecha. Pues como coge a uno, te coge en el lado de ella. Entonces que. No, but I was looking, you know. En la noche es malo. Yeah,
Mira,
I
see
don't
the
like to
city?
drive at night.
You see the city?
Yeah.
Look at how beautiful it looks.
Yeah, yeah.
Papi, ya I'm shooting.
Cuéntame la cama, yo cojo la que llora.
We're going to have a change in drummers. Frankie Cab is going to be coming out here to take over the drum stand for a little bit. He will be backing up Mr. Ricky Woodard.
4th Street, make a right.
I'm looking for 4th Street, but this is 5th.
We want to play something in memory of Carl Jefferson and also great Gene Evans. And this is called
Gene Evans.
Tipping the Jug.
This is 4th Street.
Yeah. Let's go down, okay? Yeah.
Yeah, we're close.
I think we gotta go that way now, babe.
Jimmy and Jeannie Cheatham.
La primera vez que la vi, yo estaba trabajando y estaban vendiendo los tickets. Entonces Leo y yo compramos los tickets y fuimos la primera vez que llegó a Los Ángeles. Entonces,
The opening.
The opening. Entonces era para un benefit de los AIDS.
Sí, señor. Este es San Francisco. Mira qué canto de puente. Tremendo. Enorme. Mira qué hay aquí. El práctico.
Isn't that something? Ave María, como hacen su negocito, ¿ah?
Johan, esta es mi tía. Mira, ahí va mi tía a ponerle una peseta. Ahí está.
Ruthy again. Ruthy again.
Ahí está el tío mío.
Qué jamonera, Qué jamonera.
We're gonna go.
Mira, Leo.
Este es San Francisco Bay Harbor. Estamos en la lancha llegando a Cataño. Mira, coge el submarine ese. Mira, vaya el submarine. Mira, estos pájaros no tienen vergüenza.
el Golden Bridge. ¿Cómo que se llama, Johanna?
San Francisco.
Golden Gate. Golden Bridge.
Ya, que va a salir el ruido ahí.
Actually, I had 2 days with her. I had 3 days with her, 2 days. Totally introduced me to San Francisco. I toured the entire Bay Area in 2 days.
You did it all. You sure that little Victorian area?
And then,
Este que está aquí, que lo ven, está lo más gozoso, gozando la vida.
Coge un retrato de that
Sí.
tide.
Ahí está, lo más, mi sueño. Mira.
Luego fue a ver cuánto es que se para quedarse uno ahí. If it's more than $50, forget it.
Quedarnos en un muelle. Si estamos aquí tenemos fiesta.
Mira, eso es San Francisco. A ver, mira qué lejos estamos. Esto es San Francisco. Mira, allá abajo, mira para allá. Mira qué cosa más. El Golden Bridge.
Eso ahí adentro, Juan.
Esta es la isla Tiburones, en la bahía de San Francisco.
Ese es Tiburon Island. Tiburon.
Catch the next one.
Ruthy y tío Leo. Tiburón Island.
Ahorita vamos para Saldina.
Mira la isla allá abajo. San Francisco.
I think we better get off the boat and stop.
Hello, sube.
Hey, listen, Johanna, look at the Johanna.
La Johanita. Mira la nueva.
Vente, Joy.
La Joy. Mira. Oye. Mira, mira para acá.
Ay, ustedes no tienen frío aquí, Dios mío. ¿No? ¿No tienen frío? Dios mío.
These houses are a trip. Love these houses.
You know you can take this highway all the way up to San Francisco?
Sí, estoy costeando.
The Highway 1?
Te comiste una luz, Titi, Ruthy.
Sí, allá por Ponce, eso hasta iba a decirte yo.
Somos más grandes.
Oh, sure.
Que me parece un plato ese malo, oye.
¿Verdad?
Parece que es el Pacífico, ¿verdad? Me imagino, ¿no?
There was...
¿Y aquella isla que está allá abajo de?
¿Cuál?
Allá.
Oh, that...
Entonces yo pasamos la vida, yo no fui yo a buscar lo que voy a
Ah, están allí la eso. Tiene que ir. Sí, no. Está muy oscuro también.
Yo le digo, eso es lo que yo le digo.
Yo creo que es por la batería.
Está ahí grabando.